Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 11 of my Kolomak campaign in Graviteam Tactics, Predators in the Mist. So we're about to launch our major attack in Brovkov here. In the last part, the Germans launched a spoiling attack. A company of Panzer IVs came out to try and disrupt the advance of these two companies of tanks, but we defeated that quite comfortably, not without loss, it has to be said. We do have some damaged tanks in here. But this company here should be fresh. Same can't be said for the infantry though, suppose. Yes. So we don't have a complete or full strength infantry company available. These guys were actually being pulled back from the Soviet farm, or the state farm over here. So anyway, let's go ahead and make this attack. There obviously shouldn't be any armour left in here. No doubt there will still be a surprise or two for me. So, yeah, Brovkov and 186.2 are the two objectives. And I think what I'm going to do, where's the fresh air? Even that's got a damaged tank. That's the freshest tank company there. Yeah, okay. Yep, so I think we'll take this company and have you set up over here. And we'll have them advance up there and then in towards Brovkov, so there's not going to be too much in the way of defence over there, and we should be screened by the trees and the buildings. So make an attack in towards there. That means that the other tanks will have you back here for now. You're not coming over here. Right, we'll sort that out later. So yeah, we'll have the armour attack up there, and our infantry, yeah, that's going to be this company. We'll advance across here, because there are prepared positions I could see there. There's barbed wire and trenches. There's a machine gun position, probably machine gun position. Anything else? That's just a shell hole, I think. There's a prepared position there. And in fact, let's take this off. Yeah, that looks like a vehicle position. Maybe an artillery piece. Okay. What's this in here? It just looks like shell holes. Same again there. Is that a firing position? And actually, that looks like something there as well. Like a vehicle position. And there and there. That definitely looks like... And there's a burned out truck. These are maybe from previous battles actually. Some trenches in here. Okay, and we've got a trench line that we can use. Yeah, so I think we'll go ahead with that idea. One of the viewers, Norb, suggested I should be deploying from this screen. Yeah, and it does have some advantages there. Although I don't think it would do it entirely from here. So this feature here, that's a bit of low ground, isn't it? So it goes from 169 to 175 up to 185. This slight depression comes in through there. So we could have some of our infantry in here. So if we take you and hand you in there somewhere. Yep. Can you come a bit further forward? Okay, and if we put your fellows, oh no, I don't like that position actually. I think that's a bit better. I need to check. I need to see it with my own eyes. Oh yeah. So it's not that huge your eyes, but it's enough to keep our infantry hidden in there, as long as their heads are down. So let's check out just to make sure. If you're standing up, right, yeah, these two sections over here are potentially exposed. But as I said, if their heads are down, it should be okay. So just leave you at that. And we've got some recce troops. Let's view. We'll start the rest of the company behind this tree line here. If we have you maybe in there. And we've got some machine guns as well. Sazonov, you be in there. We'll put the machine gunners, submachine gunners in here to follow up the first platoon. And I'm going to have to come back down into this position so that I can find decent spots for the machine guns. Or no, let's try it from here. Right, do that. Because I want to see if it's got cover. That's not too bad. Right, yeah, okay, let's see. Right, we'll settle for that. We'll put the CO in there. And you shoot at anybody, keep your head down. Everyone here actually, keep your heads down as well. You're already down. And these maxims, let's check this out. Not great, but not too bad either. I think we'll leave you there. That's rubbish. So what's causing this? Is the fact that you're not seeing any distance at all is a bit strange. If you're in there, yeah, so why can you not see beyond here? That's just very odd indeed. Crazy. Don't understand that at all. I mean, okay, if we go in that direction. Right, we'll settle for that then. And you in here as well, somewhere. Should be fine then. of you not shooting at anybody. Right, okay, so I'm going to set up the rest of this off camera, as they say, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, deployment's done. So as you saw, we've got our full strength infantry company over here to the right. They're going to advance over this open ground, and I've remembered that it's getting on for evening, so visibility might not be complete over here. So yeah, they're going to make that advance. Then I've got Tkachenko's tank company in here. So these vehicles in here are all damaged. We've got a section here, that's Korolev, yeah, his tanks are okay, and Budanov has 2 tanks available. So these guys, well, they'll all push forward to support this advance if they're able to. If these guys can't move, then they're behind a slight ridge line, so they'll be protected at least. We've got 3 tankers over here, not tanks, just survivors from the last battle. So one of them's from, yeah, I think, no, not there, Korolev. No, somewhere, Budanov. Yeah, one of his guys is in there. Then we've got the rest of our infantry in here, and it's a real mixed bag. We've got a platoon of sappers in there. We've got some machine guns here, some Maxims. We have a couple of Sorokopiatka in here, little 45s, so anti-tank guns, but I'm not expecting armour, so hopefully they'll just be able to harass infantry up there. Then we've got anti-tank rifles here, and an infantry, well, could you call it a platoon back in there? This is Sveshnikov, right, so that he's in this area here. He'll eventually probably push up through that trench. And then over here we've got 1 tank company and the remains of the other. This one being Burlak's. Yeah, so he's got 1 tank, 1 damaged tank here, 2 tankers, and then another damaged tank. Probably, I think at least one of these tanks here is immobilised, if I remember correctly. And as I said, these guys are down behind a slope for now. So they'll eventually advance up through there, straight in towards Brovkov. And these guys should be advancing up there as well to support them. We've got infantry, artillery, in the form of 76mm ZIS-3s. So we're just going to plaster this trench and then hit the prepared positions in there, and then just a couple of more barrages up towards Brovkov objective. And that's us. So let's end the deployment. And no initial orders, I don't think. We'll just begin the battle and wait for this artillery to come in. And as I said, yep, so it's 1907 now. Alright, so that tank is immobilised. So, yeah, so it's only going to get darker obviously, but hopefully this will be over reasonably quickly. So wait for this artillery to come in. Maybe let the first barrage complete, and then we'll begin advancing with our recce troops. Here it comes. I was going to say it's a bit far back, but I'm not aiming for the barbed wire. the advance is going to start in here. So you all get your heads up. And then we'll just recce up towards the objective. Go in a sparse line. Let's not fast move this time, actually. Nice leisurely stroll. See how we go. Now, these machine guns here should have hopefully decent fields of fire, and that's these men. Oh. After taking time to position them, he's been facing the wrong way. What's the point of giving them a facing if they're just going to ignore it? Let's have you move forward to there. Try and get a better line of sight. But anyway, the reason I was doing that was to try and see if we could catch anything, and we have spotted something. The tank's over there, I think. Seem to be. Alright. Yeah, I've got artillery eventually coming in. Well, it's actually going to fall up there. It's not going to hit. Oh, that must be from a tank. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Popovich may actually be able to see, but Burlak, yeah, I positioned you to cover that end of the trench. And do we have any corpses? Not yet. Trenches might not have been occupied. I would think they probably are. Right, Karavoy, you are all moving. I did remember to take you off, act with caution. Which is not something I always do. What's that? I did saw some sort of anti-tank gun up there. Who's it shooting at? Is it here? What do we have? Bloody hell, that looks like an 88. Popovich. Alright, okay, I don't... Well, let's see, are we suppressing it? Are we killing it? That was a bloody good shot. Fantastic. I think we might have disabled that gun straight away. I was just about to pull Popovich back. I guess they were expecting my armour to come up screened by the trees there as well. Okay, I'm not going to push forward yet. I keep hearing clangs as if something else has been hit by high velocity rounds. That was a shot from us, but again, I mean, you don't get individual flak 88s unless the rest have already been destroyed. What are you shooting at? We've got a mortar. Okay, so all the fun's happening over on the left. I think the artillery in here is... It's all... yeah, 3 salvos up the trenches, so they're all done. It's now switching over to there. So let's get these guys on the move here. So as usual, we'll have those guys as group 1. That'll be group 2, and let's have you all stand for now and advance. Cancel orders when you get to a point where you get any enemy contact. We'll let you get moving just now, and then we'll come back and get the infantry on the move. Right, there's the artillery coming in here now. Some of these guys are close aboard, and if I remember correctly, I set the anti-tank rifles not to shoot at infantry. So shoot at infantry if you like. Maybe do some machine guns over here. I think I've got the CO's machine gun. Is that it there? Or is that? No, it's not. I think that is Shalimov's machine gun. Yeah. You can stay there for now. Let's get these guys on the move. Well, before we do that, can I select you? What can you see from there? Hee-haw. I want just you. What can you see? Right, you're beginning to get somewhere. But we'll have the infantry begin an advance as well now. And I should get you to stand up and advance. And then we'll have you again, stand up. You just move up into those defensive positions there. I think we can have you begin to move too, but again, group 3. And we'll have the machine guns push forward. Do you find something to shoot at? And these guys here haven't seen anything at all, but some people might stick their heads up eventually. So we'll leave them there just now, just in case. I think I'm going to have the tanks move a bit earlier than I had planned initially. Popovich. Again, just a recce for now. Just in case there's another flak ET8 up there somewhere. And there's the rest of the 76 coming in. I'd like some mortars. I suppose that's too much to ask. Let's you all get your heads up now. Maybe I've done with a wee bit more artillery down here. And you know what we have? Oh, we don't need to send these tanks over, we've got plenty over here. I'm just holding them back. Ah, yeah, there are more guns there, it looks like. There and there. Now there's a gun right there. Another 88. Can you see my tanks? No, I don't think so. No, pretty sure you can't. Must just be shooting at infantry there. Right, if the guns are up here, may as well begin our push. Let's get you to come up. And there as well. Krivko. Do that. You can just advance up to there for now. You, in fact, you're the disabled one, aren't you? Immobilized. Yes. So you three are just going to push up here. Yeah, just move. And that formation is fine. Put some heavy firing on them so that we can get the infantry on the move. Because we'll need to get infantry up to take out those guns. But anyway, up here doesn't seem to be much happening. You're running into some enemy units now, so you just... In fact, you've got somebody in front of you still there. You do, right, well, assault that position. I'm going to have this infantry assault up to there. The machine. You've offered us a ceasefire already. Well, thank you. Because we've taken that position, probably. Let's get the machine guns to begin moving forward, and then we'll have submachine gunners follow up as well. I don't know what's going on here. You guys just move forward in a line to that position. And, or did I have you on recce? And you guys can move up. Safia, we may as well move you forward up to somewhere around about here. But we'll have you on recce. Shestkov, you carry on, or you move up to there. And now these tanks, I don't know if they'll be safe if there is a gun up there, but we'll move you just slightly further forward. Peek your heads over the rise and see if you can support the advance. 45s. Are you shooting already? I was just going to say you should have been off. Shoot at infantry, but you're back on. Right, okay. Let's have you guys get your heads up. And if you could all move up here, covertly, and then just get into defensive positions to start with. Popovich, I don't think I've had you move far enough forward. Could you attack up to there? Yeah, that's fine. And then once you get there, attack into the objective. Hopefully somebody up here will get eyes on those guns again. You don't seem to be moving. I suppose you are. Quite leisurely. Is that the 88 still? Or is it a mortar again? You are advancing now. Did you not have another? Yeah, that's the three that's advancing. You're the immobilised tank. Bushyankin. I thought I'd given you orders to move up here too, did I not? You mobilised? Yes, you are. Right, so there's that Flak 88 again. We need some machine guns. We can bring machine guns up to here and hopefully get sight of it from this position. Safiev, are you still moving? What can you see from there? Nothing. There's something really strange with these guys. Anyway, carry on. Let's have you recce, but move fast this time. You are also quite slow. Let's get you to move, fast move. And we'll bring your machine guns forward as well in a fast move. Let's see if that helps. You come forward up to there. Forgot to take you off, act with caution. Right, these guys are making their way through the barbed wire now. Fortunately, they're not under fire from anything. Right, I want you, when you get through there, to come up and jump into the trenches for now. We'll bring your machine guns up, so there doesn't seem to be anything that you need to be protected. We'll bring machine guns up to here. Fast move up there. And then you can lay down cover if it's necessary. You've not taken too many casualties, so let's have you begin to advance again. And again, we'll have you head up for here. Let's have you attack for now. Then defend. You're on the move. Good to see. You didn't seem to attract any attention. Let's have you fast move up to there, and then attack up there. Korolev, I don't think you're going to be seen from over there, so we'll have you in fast move and then attack. These machine guns to begin moving up to there. Take the sappers with you. Right, Popovich is well advanced over here now. I've lost sight of the other Flak 88 again. Is it back there? Right, I'm not going to move these guys any further forward until we get some machine guns up here to provide them some cover. Nice. Somebody in there laying down some good fire on that Flak 88. There it is. Okay. The other one's there, I think. Popovich, you're actually getting into a really good position here to... they're trying to shoot you. you're getting into a really bad position. You've got one tank immobilised. Fast move to there. Am I getting any machine guns up here? You're almost through. So we'll have you advance up to here now. These guys are still a bit held up. The machine guns. You fast move up to there. And you guys fast move into there. Popovich, did you lose a tank? Where are you? There you are. Yeah, you've lost a track. You might be lucky, you might be screened from the guns. But we've taken this sector now. Where is that gun? It's facing that direction. The other gun up here is facing this direction. Okay, Popovich, if you would just reverse, actually. Until we get something to suppress those guns. Is there a gap in the wire here? Yes. Right, we've got everybody heading up in that direction. Let's get these tanks. Could you just fast move up to this point? Try and get some fire in on these infantry there. Looks like Muhammadyanov has finally got sight of these guys over here. Take up defensive positions. Get these machine guns through as quickly as you can. Looks like you've been taking some artillery fire. Pity didn't clear away the barbed wire. Come through there. Where's Gapon? You. What can you see from here? Right, can't see beyond there. Let's see if we can get you up into the trenches here. Popovich, are you still okay? You're firing. I don't know what you're firing at. I'm going to have you reverse again. As long as you're... Oh gee, no, Popovich, you... I meant come down this way. Popovich, actually turn, face that direction, and then we'll have you reverse. Right, in fact that would do it, just reverse from there, quick. Good use of smoke. You can just survive that. It looks like that gun there might be suppressed amount of machine gun fire that's been directed towards it. Speaking of machine guns, can I get some of you guys forward? Right, you're opening up, good. The rest of you are now just about through this wire. Right, where are these tanks? I can hear them. There they are. You get up, start pouring fire in there. Are there 3 flak 88s? No, I don't think so. 4 are still, are potentially 4 in here. No, there's 1 there. I don't think there's anything there or there. I think Popovich's tanks have survived. Chernigov, now I see you. Heads up, and could you try and covert move up to there, and then attack up to there, and then assault across there. And if you can at least distract flak 88. And then get the tanks to come up. Right, these guys are through there now. Let's get you all to come forward to here, into the tree line, and start pouring as much fire across there as you can. Let's see this flak 18. Oh, I can't see it, it's behind a bush. This one here is taking fire, might be suppressed. I don't see much activity around it. And this one in here, I think they're still active. Right. Once these machine guns get into position, then the rest of the guys can advance. Who's this? Oh, that's recce troops. Yeah, you just stay where you are for now. Editshare, you just get your heads down, stop where you are, defensive positions, and you come forward to there. Right, these tanks, no, Korlev, so just you 3. Let's have you move here in column, and then attack up to there. And is it Gapon? Yeah, these machine gunners. I think we want you across into here somewhere. Right. I'm going to start opening up here soon enough, I think. So we'll get your comrades. You begin an attack down towards there. And you're still back on the wire. Right. That's a good. You seem to have stopped. Let's get you to come through there as fast as you can. And we'll bring your machine guns forward too, wherever they are. Back here. Right. How's that flak 88 looking? Looks like it's pointing to the right. So not at our tanks. This one back here I think is out in battle. Ah yes, Veshnikov's men are advancing up through here. So we're going to have, let's see, yeah, Nechebalov. Could you assault up into there? Popovich, give it 2 minutes, and then you assault up into there. You can move up through here straight away, and the CO come up and join you. These guys here shouldn't be that far forward, but they are, so never mind. That gun is still active, so Gapong, I want you to fast move to there, and then get into position, start shooting. Right, you are engaging from in there. We do have some machine guns in here. We've got the tanks coming through. Korolev, yeah, let's just have you assault up into there. Burst through those trees, crush the guns beneath your tracks. Sveshnikov, guns still active. Right, let's just have you stay in here. No point taking any more fire. The tanks can attack from the left flank while the infantry up there comes in from the right. Popovich, I guess you're shooting at the flak 88 over there. I think this one here is done. Yeah, almost. Is this guy alive? He must be. He's traversing the gun, and he was. Right, is that gun taken out as well now? I think they're both maybe not completely destroyed, but guns are gone, I think, and maybe just the odd crewman that's left. Anyway, here comes Popovich. Yeah, I wasn't sure which way the shell went there, but obviously it was from Popovich into the gun. And that one over there is disabled as well. I think we can probably call it then. You just assault up into that position. I don't think there's anything else around. Is there anything up here? No, just empty positions, I think. Okay. Well, I think now I'll be magnanimous and accept their ceasefire. We've got the objectives quite comfortably. We've taken out 3 flak 88s. There it is. Okay, and we will fast... Oh, we're almost out of time anyway. Yeah, I think we've annihilated everyone. We've not suffered too badly, I think. There's still German somewhere. That might have been him finally taken out. All is peaceful. Good work. Right, yeah, there we go. So it does look like a complete victory. Nae bad. Only 19 casualties, 8 killed, they had 99. Lost one vehicle, 8 damaged. Captured 2 guns, 2 heavy weapons. We lost 4 tanks. Okay. I wonder, we didn't have any abandoned at the start, just one immobilised if I remember correctly. But they had almost everyone taken out. There was 1 gun left somewhere. I'm sure if we had looked hard enough we would have found it. Let's see if we can find the tanks that we lost. Right, so there's one here. Just looks like the crew just bailed out. So that must be recoverable. We had tanks in here. Don't think we lost any of those. Tanks that we sent up in here. Pushed right through. I'm not seeing any destroyed tanks. I wonder if it counts the dismounted crew. Maybe some of the individual tankers were killed and that's what it was counting as lost tanks. Anyway, we'll go back to the operational map. Right, good result. Defeated 2 battle groups apparently. Yeah, there was a infantry and an engineer, I think, companies in there. So we have moved up, taken Brovkov, the next battle for the State Farm. And again, this is the guards, the airborne rifle regiments that are going to be attacking. We've got 1 tank, 2 tanks. I think one of those immobilised. We could maybe support better this time. We've got some ZIS-3s at least. But I don't think there's really anything in this company here. I'm pretty sure that's the Panzer IVs that we wiped out. The Su-152s wiped out right at the start. But we'll find that out in the next part. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.